Hello, sweet friends. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome to, yes, another makeup video. And obviously, we've got the theme going on pink. I mean, listen, on Wednesdays we wear pink, but today's actually not Wednesday. So that being said, we have a new palette to talk about. Granted, it's been out probably for about a month now, so it's not new. It's actually kind of old in the makeup world. But anyways, it's the new Patrick Ta holiday palette. It is, what's it called? It's the major holiday face palette. This is the third one he's done of these. And listen, I had waited when it released at Sephora. I was like, it's not gonna sell out. It didn't sell out last year, so I'm good to wait for the sale. And guess what? It sold out, so I had to get it off of his site. But it finally came in. It's all things pink and pretty, and we've got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna get swatches together. We're gonna put this on my eyes and my face together. Today is the very first time I am using this. So if you've been curious about this palette based on us being burned from last year's palette, and you're wondering if you need to pick this up, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, my friends, so really quick, I'm gonna give you just some details in case you're interested. It is made in the USA with a 12-month shelf life. I will tell you the back of the box says it's a limited edition face palette that gives you sparkle, shimmer, and a festive glow, featuring 2 new blush shades and an eyeshadow quad. This palette will have you reaching for it all season long. 2 new shades of the best-selling, award-winning cream and powder blush duo. 4 new eyeshadows create a complex, complete shimmering holiday look. You do get, let's see, the eyeshadows is 4 at 0.059 ounces for a total of 1.68 grams. And then as far as the blushes, you have 3 at 0.1 ounces for a total of 3 grams. That is the cream. The powder is 3 at 0.11 ounces for 3.3 grams. So same layout as his previous holiday palettes. And then listen, the pièce de résistance is this bad boy right here. And I'm trying not to get it to like really flash at you because it's pretty shiny, but it is a beautiful like magenta hot pink. And obviously, hence the sweatshirt and the pink shadows to correspond. So this is what we've got. I'm so glad he did this year. I'm so glad he did it, like changed it up. Here's the thing, a lot of people are saying like, what's with the pink? Why is everyone doing pink? And also, why pink for a holiday palette? So I don't know if you have already seen I think it was in my Charlotte Tilbury Beautyverse review, that honestly pink is the theme, not the theme, but the trend for Christmas and Halloween, to be honest. So a ton of the trends that ended up on, and I don't have TikTok, but I end up seeing like what goes viral. So on TikTok, on Instagram, like things that everybody was going crazy over at TJ Maxx and Marshall's were all of the pink items. So right now, if you go to Home Goods, all the Christmas stuff is out, and you have pink reindeer, you've got the pink Christmas trees. Pink is in theme for Christmas, and I'm not mad about it because I love me pink. But I am the traditional girl that loves red and green and all of those things. But we've had so much of that over the years that I am very happy that we took a different turn this year. And y'all know I've been in a makeup rut. I still use plenty of makeup, but in the sense of new makeup releases and getting excited, there's just not been much of that for me. So this is very exciting. I did have to purchase it through the Patrick Ta website. I really did think it would stay in stock until the sale, and lo and behold, it did not. I will check to see if it's back in stock, because obviously I'm going to link it for you below. If not, I'll link it via the Patrick Ta website. But yeah, I didn't expect it to sell out. So that being said, you open this bad boy up, it's normal full mirror in there, and then you've got the 2 blushes, which he's done this again in previous holiday palettes where he, you know, puts a couple of different shades, with the best palette being that first year. I still have mine where he did 3 and they are so good. So you've got a couple of different shades of pink here, obviously, and this is the quad. It's funny how he's calling it an eyeshadow quad because it's kind of like a hybrid of shadow topper. So I feel like this kind of corresponds to his little individual pots that he released. I passed on those because I've tried those from different brands and I really end up finding it just to be loose sparkle. So I passed on those. I think they have also since sold out on the Sephora website. But we've got 4 shimmery shades right here, and you guys know I am all about the sparkles. So let me get you some swatches. Let's just do that real time right now. And so just so that you know, I did put this on, we're gonna put this on together here in a second. It was my very first time using the palette. So I haven't even swatched these. I've really only used them to put on my eyes and face, but let's go ahead and begin. As usual, I will throw up a photo of these on my husband, who is of a deeper skin tone. So hopefully you can see if it will work for you. This is the first blush. This, I will tell you, is a very baby pink, and in the demo that you're about to see, when I first applied it, it did end up looking a little ashy, and it's what's on this cheek right here. But you can tell it kind of developed into something even a little bit more. So that's just swatching that first one. Again, very much a baby doll pink. So let's go. That particular one was called Giving I Need Her. This next one is called Giving Main Character. So this is obviously the deeper of the two, and it's the one I'm wearing on this side right here. Ooh, this is intense. I'm gonna tell you, if you don't go in with a light hand and just build up, then you will have some correcting work to do, as you're gonna see here in the demo shortly. This is this one. Look, like, I mean, perfect match right there. So it's all about the Barbie shades and all of that. How funny that that movie came out. I still haven't seen it, but that movie came out this year, or, you know, latter part of this year, and Patrick Ta's palette was like right in theme with that, which these take a while to plan. So how funny that that coincided. Okay, now let's go into the eyeshadows. I'm gonna tell you that I did touch these obviously during the demo because I was putting them on with my finger. And I am gonna tell you that these are incredibly soft, which to look at them, you'd be like, no, they look grainy, they look kind of chunky. I mean, these are some of the softest shadows I have ever, shadow/toppers, that I have ever felt in my life. I am absolutely stunned by this, and this one is my favorite. I don't love the name. It's called Feeling Selfish, and I feel like in a very selfish world, it's nice to not be selfish. So anyways, total side note, I'm not here to dissect the names, but anyways, and then the other one is called It's My Face. So just to kind of guide you through what I'm wearing, and again, we'll go through this together, but so pretty. This first one is on this eye. The second one is on this eye right here. So let's, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love them. Okay, and then the bottom two, which like are on my, you can use them as inner corner, you can use them all over your lid, whatever. But this particular one is called Mind Your Business. It's the first of the bottom two. It's this one right here. It's in my inner corner. And then this iciest one is called In the Spotlight. Very appropriate for the shade. So, oh my gosh, how are these so good? Woo. Honestly, I had my doubts, just like the Charlotte Tilbury, and here we are. I mean, stunning. Get you a little bit closer. That shine is that, like, I could sit here and honestly just look at this all day long. I love it so much. Okay, that being said, we've gone through the swatches, kind of talked through the details. Now it's time to put this on my eyes and face together. Obviously, it's not going to be very long demo because it's not a whole lot in there, but one blush, you can already tell which is which. And then we're putting all 4 of these eyeshadow toppers on our lids together. So let's go ahead and go into that so that you can see what I did and how it worked for me, and then we'll come back with final thoughts. Okay, I have you all up close and personal, and I am looking uber crazy right now because I did my crease and my outer lid before I jumped on so that that would be done. And just in case you are wondering, I did use the Huda Beauty Neon Obsessions palette, the pink version, for what you are seeing there. And I did that obviously because it is pink theme, and I just, wanted to keep in with it. And there are a couple of shades, well, that's very reflective, that are pink based or pink themed, or I say shades, toppers, sparkles, I don't know, we're about to find out. So that being said, I'm kind of wondering, I think we're gonna use 3 out of the 4. And what I'm gonna do, I do think, because I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the day, is I'm gonna do one lid with this shade, one lid with this shade, and then an inner corner, one of each. All right, we'll put them all to use, all 4 of them. Okay, do these have names? All right, so the top 2 are Feeling Selfish. I don't really like that name. And listen, I'm no prude, but honestly, I'm not about being selfish. So I'm just gonna put that out there. So no, I'm not feeling selfish, but that's the name of the shades, what we gotta roll with. So, okay. Feeling Selfish. All right, let's go ahead and just listen. I have the Fenty Beauty, what am I trying to say? Eye primer. What's it called? Anyways, it's got a little bit of a tackiness to it. So that's what I've got. I'm gonna go, oh, that was incredible. That was way softer than I thought. And I feel like I could take you in a little bit closer. Let me peel this thing off because I have not used this yet. So we're gonna use this together. Hold on, let me scooch you in a little bit more. All right, this is a little closer than I wanna be to y'all, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay, let's see if, oh my word. That's everything and more. Okay, this is, the touch to these is so soft. These types of shades that are really sparkly like this are typically very, sorry for the reflection there, very gritty. And that's what these shades, to look at them, it looks like they're gonna be chunky, piecey, and very rough and grainy. And they are anything but, at least this shade was. And oh my gosh, do you see that twinkle? This is the type of makeup I live for, y'all. And if you've been with my channel for a while, you know the excitement that is these types of shades for me, especially when it is not expected. Okay, that was Feeling Selfish. So the next one is It's My Face. I wonder why he calls it that. Okay, whatever. We're still gonna go in, or okay. My finger's clean now. So I'm gonna go in with that next one. Okay, so it's not as soft as the first, but still very, very soft. Just not as much. Hold on, I need a mirror, okay? Let's see. Oh, wow. These are very unexpected. No wonder it sold out on Sephora's website. I ended up having to order it through the Patrick Ta website because I waited thinking it's not gonna sell out. Last year's didn't sell out, but last year's was trash, let's face it. It had that highlight shade. I still have mine. I should really just declutter it and post it up on Poshmark because I never use it. I used it to do the review, literally have not used it since. So, okay, let's see. That is lovely. Oh my goodness. So, so pretty. I have to say, out of the 2, I'm loving this one more, but they are both absolutely stunning and they go so well with these pink shades. I love that. So I feel like this one's cooler, this one's warmer. I'm mesmerized by this one here. And okay, now what? All right, let's go to the bottom 2. So Mind Your Business is this one right here. And I'm just gonna go in with my pinky. Y'all know I like to use my finger, especially with these types of shades. Let's use that one over here because this one's the warmer of the 2. Oh, what? Oh my. Like, can I put these all over my face and body? This is stunning. What is even happening right now? Okay, the other one is very icy white. Wow. But it's almost got like, I don't know, maybe it's just the lighting. I feel like it looks almost kind of like a blue shift kind of thing, but that might just be the lighting. Sometimes when something is so silver, it ends up looking a little blue. My, these are incredible. I am stunned right now because this is like a topper, but it can do more than that. And y'all know I don't care for a topper where you kind of need to like layer up and do different things. Those sparse type of, no. This is incredible. Okay, hold on. Do I back you out a little? I'm gonna leave you there. We're gonna stay there for the blushes. So I'm gonna do what he always recommends with these types of blushes. So let's do this one on this cheek. We'll move to the other one. So you know the drill with Patrick Ta. If you're new, maybe you don't, but I'm fairly certain you do. You go in with the powder first. So, which is not typical, right? Like, excuse me. just ate dinner. So typically, I better put the flap down so I don't get all that powder in the cream. So typically with his blushes, you go in first with the powder. I'm a light to light medium skin tone. So I feel like this is a little light for my liking. This is a little more baby doll pink for my liking. I feel like it ends up looking a little ashy on me. I don't know that I'm super crazy about that. I'm so stunned with the eyeshadow topper situations though that I'm not even mad, but okay, I'm gonna go in with my Huda, it's like a cream blush brush. And let's go in with the cream side of things. And so, okay, I didn't finish my thought. The intent of doing it this way is so that by layering the cream on top, you end up with that dewy, healthy type of look, which it works. I mean, it just always looks so good. So that does, I mean, nothing short of what I would have expected from the blush. I will say though, this shade is not, it's not what I typically go for. So that's okay. I'm gonna move into, let me clean off my brush. And we're gonna move into the deeper one. And this is the one I would expect to very much like. So this pair right here. So the first one we called, or was called Giving I Need Her. This one's Giving Main Character. So this one is a little more intimidating. Ooh. This may be a little bit of a dire situation by going in with too much, but that's okay. Yeah, this one's definitely a lot more pigmented. But I don't know if I'm loving this shade either. Okay, that was a little bit mucho. I think I need a, hold on. I need my foundation brush. That was a little much. That was my bad because I knew it was probably gonna be pretty pigmented and I still went full on in. Okay, that's all right. I'm liking that more than when I first put it on. Definitely liking that more. And honestly, now that this one's settling in, I don't feel like I'm as opposed to the shade. Still not what I would immediately go for, but there's that. Okay, then let's go in with the cream. Hold on, I gotta wipe down this brush. Having such a pink moment. That's why I wore this sweatshirt. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that much. My bad. All right, well, listen. Sometimes you just struggle. Again, that's my fault because I went in with quite a bit. This is very pigmented. This second one is very, very pigmented. It's very pretty. I do like this shade quite a bit. It is one of those where you always build up. You don't go in, you don't do what I just did basically. So you build it up so that you can get to your like desired intensity. But I'm kind of liking this. This is like giving Barbie vibes. Ooh, I like this a lot. So, okay, I need to put like some liner and lashes because my eyes are looking a little bare. So let's do that. And then obviously we've got some things to talk about. I'm really loving this, but we'll talk through shades and stuff here in a second. I think this is, so granted, I don't even think I told y'all at the start, it's $65. I think it's well worth it because it's something that I haven't seen either in a long time or ever. It's different. I like that the color theme is different for a holiday palette. I love that there's a combo of the sparkly shades and the blushes, and that I love both. So I'm going to tell you, you saw in the demo, this went on really ashy, and even for my skin tone. So, if you're of a deeper skin tone, I'm already like, ooh. But I will tell you that like as a few minutes passed and like while I was doing my liner and my lashes, it morphed into something better to where it just kind of melted into my skin and it lost that ashiness to it. So I'm actually really happy with it. So that's what that's looking like so far on me. This one you saw, I went in a little heavy, so next time I'm gonna have to dial it back, which is, I know better, but got a little bit, carried away, swept in the moment, whatever. This is beautiful. So I can imagine this being very lovely on deeper skin tones. I'm gonna have to dial it back. This is a little bit much for me and my skin tone. So it's beautiful though. Both tones I'm actually very happy with because I thought this one was gonna be a no-go for me. which was fine. I was already happy with the topper eyeshadows, but I love the blushes, and I find them to be just as good as his normal lineup. I've got a couple from there. I find it to be just as good as that first holiday palette, just obviously very different color story. Listen, I don't even know what to tell you about this eyeshadow quad, except that I would have paid $65 for the eyeshadow quad alone. It is amazing. The softness of these shades, I'm mind blown. How can something that looks so glittery be so soft? I just don't even know. They are stunning. It's the perfect party finish. It glimmers, it sparkles. You remember back in the day, if you've been with me for a long time, how I used to say that some sparkly shades look a little bit more elegant than others? And what makes them elegant? Who knows? Like, they're all sparkly and glittery, right? But there's something that like you can imagine wearing to like a gala or a ball or something, as opposed to the old school chunky glitter that you'd put on with glitter glue. That is this, the elegant type of sparkle that you could put on with a formal ball gown and just look absolutely lovely. So this is right in line with holiday and festivities and parties and just celebrating. And the pink I love. I think it's different. I am going to be using this not only Christmas, but all year round. I am so happy with this purchase. And I will say, if you've been on the fence, then don't wait. Just pick it up, because honestly, it really is good. I think it was worth every penny. If it's back on the Sephora site, then, you know, maybe take a gamble and wait and see if it lasts up until the sale. If it's not on the Sephora website, I'm just gonna say maybe go ahead and order it off the Patrick Ta website before it sells out altogether, and then you can't find it anymore, because this thing is incredible. So that being said, my friends, I hope you found this somewhat helpful. I know $65 is a lot of money to spend, especially in this day and age. So just, you know, I don't know, you kind of got to weigh it out, but it's totally worth it. Before I let you go, friends, just want to let you know that Jesus loves you so, so very much. The world is crazy, y'all. Things are just out of control, and I am going to reiterate to you what I have told you time and time again. If you are new, this is not to shove anything down your throat. It is just to give you hope in a very chaotic and what feels like hopeless world. I will throw up a verse for you right here so that you have your encouraging verse of the day. But I just want to share with you that the only constant in this ever-changing world, in this chaotic world, the only hope is Jesus Christ. And he is absolutely amazing. Now more than ever, I find myself clinging to him. I find myself just staying close to him, because you will be betrayed in every way, shape, and form on this earth. Everything is unraveling. The Bible talks about this. So I'm not surprised. I know some people are not surprised. If you're looking at it and you know what the Bible says about it, then it doesn't come as a surprise. But I do know it weighs heavy on a lot of people. It causes a lot of anxiety, because for a lot of us, this is a first in our lifetimes that it's back to back to back negative everything. So I just pray that if you don't already know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, that you would come to know him and the amazing friend, companion, Savior, everything that he is and can be in your life. I love you so very much. I pray for you, my YouTube family. And with that, friends, I will see you in the very next video. Thank you for stopping by. If you lasted till now, thank you for your support. To my longtime subscribers that have just showered me with beautiful comments, thank you so very much. You truly are my ride or die. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon.